Okay, so it's Dan here on the Mike James Rock Show, and I am joined by a gentleman from Heaven's Basement. Introduce yourself.
You're right, mate. I'm Aaron Buchanan, lead vocal, Heaven's Basement.
Excellent. And we caught up with you guys when you came and played our hometown.
Indeed.
And then we watched you a bit later on, and you're mightily sexy on stage, I have to say.
I don't know about that.
How's it been since then? Like, what have you guys been up to?
Well, we've been all over the bleeding world since then. We've done Australia, we've done America, that's already this year. And last year, we obviously did all of Europe and Black Veil Brides, and we've been all over the place. I mean, I literally cannot even remember how long ago it was the last time we were in Southampton. But
well, I've got some statistics here on my little list of information.
Oh yeah.
In 2013, we had 172 gigs.
There we go.
I'm surprised you still have a voice.
I don't. You heard my voice?
Well, to be fair, I got to say, I'm quite impressed from the fact that you do sound very close to your album when you're live.
We fucking won't tonight.
Is it going to be a bit crazy tonight?
It'll be croaky, but it'll be fun. You know, like it doesn't bother me so much if it's a bit screamy. I just don't want it to be too messy. You know.
Yeah.
I'm actually on steroids at the moment.
You're on steroids?
To get this thing working. But it'll be
I was
fine.
going to say, I don't see the sort of normal...
Oh, no. Like, I just can't get a boner at the moment, you know?
Again, some of the weirdest stuff has been said today. That's right up there on the list. So you guys have got a new single coming up?
Yep.
Can't Let Go?
Apparently.
Apparently?
You know more than me.
Well, I've got the list of information here. And so is that off of the last album, or is this a precursor to that song?
No, it was actually a song that was written before Filthy Empire, but it ended up on the Filthy Empire record. And the UK side of the label were like, oh, we really want to release it as a single, and we just sort of never really thought about it too much as an old song. And they were like, no, we really want to release it. So we were like, oh, okay, then fucking go and fucking knock yourself out.
Excellent. So we got April, but it sounds to me like you're not sure when the release date is.
No, it'll be out in April.
Yeah,
they don't mess about. They're a good label.
So you guys are on a massive UK tour at the moment. How's that sort of going? I mean,
it's great. The first two shows have been insane. Like both Norwich was sold. Norwich sold really, really well. Nottingham's sold out. Obviously, we've got Takedown today. Leeds tomorrow is sold out. We've got Day Off, and then like Birmingham sold out. Glasgow sold out. Various other ones as well. Yeah. And we've done some really, really good ticket sales in Europe as well. This is a 6-week headline tour for us. It's not just the UK. So yeah.
And are your feet touching the ground at the moment? You must sit there sometimes and just go, how did all of this happen?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't really talk too much before we go on stage. I like to sort of like rest and chill out. Talk to the audience. I save it for them. Yeah. I'll be like, I always say thank you, because it's like people don't have to bother buying tickets. People don't have to bother coming to a show. There's 100 other bands that come to cities all the time. So it's nice. I appreciate it, because I always wanted to go out there and put on a show for people. Now we get the opportunity to do it, and thanks to them buying tickets, we can give them a better show because we've got a little bit more of a budget, you know.
Exactly. No, that's cool. I mean, do you have any plans of where you want to take the band from this point? Is there any sort of end game, or is it just whatever happens?
There's the one thing that I always say to people that I ask is that being in a band to me is always about growth. It doesn't matter whether I play a venue to 100 people one year and come back and only play to 150 the next. That's growth. We've been lucky enough where we've started off at like 50 2 or 3 years ago, and now we're selling like between 500 and 700 tickets a night in this sort of territory, and that is growth. But if we were doing stadiums tomorrow, well, the next step up from that is I want to be headlining fucking Download Festival. I want to Download Festival. I want to be doing something else. I mean, that's an incredibly long way into the distance, but
you never know. Andy Coppin could be watching this. Andy, you heard now.
But
headline.
It's just all about growth. So long as you're growing and so long as you keep seeing that build, that's all you want. Because as soon as you start doing this, you're doing something wrong.
Fair enough. I mean, it works for you guys. That's the crazy thing. And as you say, you're still surprised that people actually come out and pay the ticket fee. It's awesome to watch you guys just do so well, and also you're the same sort of chap each time we see you as well. You're not suddenly become like an arrogant dickhead. You haven't got your aviators on inside and stuff like that.
There's so many bands that I'm not one of these guys that sort of goes and hangs out with a lot of bands, because if somebody likes what we do and appreciates what we do and wants to come up and hang out, then I'm like, oh, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
But I ain't really. I mean, a lot of the bigger bands don't even fucking know who we are anyway. So, the only, with the exception of the time about 2 weeks ago, I was in a lift in Perth and looked up, and Simon from Biffy Clyro was there. I'm a massive fan of Biffy Clyro, and I was like, dude, you are possibly one of the best bands in the UK. I was like, nah. you are the best band in the UK. And we had a conversation for a few minutes, and it turned out he knew who we were anyway. So that was pretty cool.
Excellent. Well, is Biffy sort of one of those bands you'd like to play with one day?
Yeah, I would love to tour with that band. Yeah. The dynamics and their musicianship, lyrics, everything, they're a full package to me.
Yeah.
There's not many bands that are like that. The only band that is on par with that is Muse.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I know that it's very easy to be all like, like the biggest bands in the UK and all that, but their actual musicianship and what they bring to a show is phenomenal. And I would love to, that's what I'm aiming for. I want to give people the show that they do,
Well, hopefully one day you'll be able to open for a Muse and Biffy sort of headline slot.
That'd be banging.
Anyway, thanks for taking a couple of minutes to speak to us little ones over here. It's been pretty awesome. We're going to come see you guys later.
Fantastic.
Thank
Cheers,
you very much.